Welcome back to my channel. This is Peter Odemi right here again. In the previous video, I promised you that I'm going to be giving you full information about Amazon KDP. And I told you I'm going to be walking you through everything you need to know about getting started with Amazon KDP. So I know you are curious and you have been expecting my next video. In this video, I'm going to be going deeply into Amazon KDP. So I'm going to share introduction to Amazon KDP. So then brief history of Amazon KDP and the requirements to get started. What are the things required? What are the things you need to get started with Amazon KDP, especially if you are in Nigeria? A lot of people come to my DM to tell me that okay, they actually have interest in joining Amazon KDP, but they are not sure whether it is free, whether it's something you can actually start without paying a dime or you have to pay. So I'm glad to tell you now that starting with Amazon KDP is absolutely free, no registration fee or whatsoever. So Amazon will not ask you to pay so amount to get started. You know, where you might need to pay before you start is whether you need to pay for information. Maybe you want to get a course or you want to learn from someone, so you can actually pay the person to get started. But right here on this channel, like I said earlier, you are not going to pay, you are not paying a dime. I'm not going to ask you to bring money. You are here to learn everything you need to learn about Amazon KDP free of charge. I'm also going to talk about Amazon KDP guidelines, their terms and conditions. They have a lot of rules, a lot of guidelines, a lot of terms and conditions, which I can't disclose everything in this video. I'll just give you the basic terms and conditions that you will need as a beginner, and also how you can actually make money from Amazon KDP without wasting much of the time. So I'm going to dive into the main purpose of this video. So first of all, I'll talk about the introduction to Amazon KDP. So Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, often referred to as KDP. KDP actually means Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay, so it is a free self-publishing platform provided by Amazon. I'm sure you know Amazon. So Amazon is the world's largest online retailer, owned by Jeff Bezos. So Amazon is actually an online store where you can order for anything, including books. So shoppers do go on Amazon on a daily basis to order, to make purchase. This KDP is also part of, we can call it a category or a department in Amazon. So this KDP department deals with books. So it allows authors, creators, especially independent authors like me, and entrepreneurs to publish and distribute both digital I mean ebooks, and print books. So that's paperback and hardcover to millions of potential readers worldwide. Amazon have their customers that do visit their website every day. So this makes it a platform that you can easily get your book sold easily. So once customers search for your book, and you know, when customers are looking for your book, like they're looking for something related to your book, and your book shows up, your book pops up, then when they see your book and they like it and they see it's what can actually solve their problem or whatever their curiosity is about. When they click your book and they check and they see something they can actually go for, they will pay. They will pay, and Amazon will give you your share. So I'm going to explain how this works later on. So the beauty of KDP lies in its accessibility. So whether you are a seasoned author or a complete beginner, KDP opens the door to the publishing world. You don't need an agent. You don't need an agent. You don't need to convince a traditional publisher to take a chance on you, and you certainly don't need a large budget to get started. So that's that. And one of the most exciting aspects of KDP is the global reach it offers. When you publish on KDP, your book becomes available to readers across more than 170 countries. That's amazing. Imagine someone in Tokyo, London, or Sydney reading your work. That's the power of KDP's global distribution. Now let's talk about something that gets a lot of people excited. That is passive income. You know what that means? Passive income. So with KDP, once you've published your book, it can continue to generate income for you without additional work. You write your book once and it can sell for years to come. This passive income potential is what attracts many people to KDP, including myself. So when I tell you that KDP is a passive income, I know what I'm talking about. In the last video, I showed you my earning on one of my accounts, and you see for yourself how much that account has done so far. I forgot to include in the video that particular account, the last time I published a book on that particular account was last year, October. Yes, I mean it. We're in August now. The last time I've published a book on that account was last year, October. Can you imagine? And I created that account in September last year. And I stopped publishing on the account in October. That means I used just a month to build the account up to this stage. And since then, there's no month I've gone without doing at least $300 on that account. At least I've done 500, 600, even 700 in a month on that particular account, not to talk of other accounts. So you can see that it's actually a passive income. Imagine you are opening a shop and you stock your shop and you sell whatever you have to sell inside the shop, and in just a month, and you close the shop since last year October, and you keep seeing money. Like, can you just imagine? So that is the passive income I'm talking about. That's the power of KDP. What I'm sharing with you on this channel, I don't think there is anybody out there sharing this raw information with you. So I'm sincerely sharing it with you. I want you to take it serious. I want to be receiving several testimonials, both in my DM and even on YouTube right here, that from what I'm teaching you, from what I'll be teaching you in this channel, this is so amount that you have been able to make. This is the results that you have gained so far. So that will be my greatest joy. So that's why I want your commitment. Don't just watch this video and just continue strolling aimlessly on your phone, watching YouTube videos, watching TikTok videos. So make use of your time. Okay, make use of your time. All right, so moving on. So I'm going to be talking about brief history of Amazon KDP next. So that's the next thing. Brief history of Amazon KDP. You might be wondering that, okay, this Amazon KDP that I'm even talking about, how did it started? How did it start? When did it start? So who are the people behind it? And how come someone can make that much? So that's what I want to share with you in this video, because you have to understand what you want to go into You have to understand the business you want to venture into before you actually start. So if you don't understand, then there's no essence of you learning at all. There's no essence of you starting in the first place. So you have to understand all this. You can also make your research back end to also know more, but I will just share with you briefly. So KDP was launched in 2007, initially focusing solely on ebooks, that's digital books that can be read on devices. So this was a revolutionary move at the time. Remember, this was the same year the first iPhone was released. Digital reading was just beginning to take off. So if you remember when iPhone started, that was 2007. That was when KDP platforms also started. Although Amazon platform itself, like Amazon as a whole, has started earlier since I think 1997 or so. So Amazon has been existing for so long. So, but talking about KDP, whereby they give opportunities to people like us to make money off their platform. So that was in 2007. So for nearly a decade, KDP remained an ebook only platform. Then in 2016, that's 2016, Amazon expanded KDP to include paperback books. So the ones that customers will be able to order, and they will print it out. Like Amazon will print it out. Not that it's the customer that will print it or the authors that will print it. That is the duty of Amazon. It's Amazon that will do the printing and do the delivery. So this was a major development, allowing self-published authors to offer their books in physical format without the need for large print runs or inventory management. So the most recent addition to KDP came in 2021 with the introduction of hardcover books. The option for that leveled the playing field between self-published authors and traditional publishing houses. What's truly remarkable about KDP's history is how it has systematically removed the traditional gatekeepers of the publishing world. In the past, getting a book published often meant years of querying agents and publishers, facing rejection after rejection. KDP changed all that. Now, anyone with a story to tell or knowledge to share can become a published author. So, thanks to Amazon KDP team for this initiative. If not for this, I don't know what I would have been doing right now. Maybe I would still be in a private school teaching, maybe collecting 30,000 right now, or maybe at most 35,000. And 35,000 right now, okay, I don't need to talk about that. And you know what I'm talking about. 35,000 naira in a month, it can't really do anything for me, not to talk of family. So that is that, thanks to Amazon KDP. So I'm sharing this with you so that you too can also take advantage of this. So now, what are the requirements? What do you need to get started with Amazon KDP, especially if you are in Nigeria? Number one, you need valid email address and password for Amazon account. So you need email address. So you need to, if you have an existing email address, you can make use of it, or you can create a new one. So then you need tax information. That's TIN for US citizen. If you are a US citizen, you can use TIN or W8BEN form for non-US citizens. So although if you are in Nigeria, you don't really need TIN or the other one. So if you have your NIN, or you have your international passport, or you have your driver license, or you have your voter's card, you can actually go with this. You are actually good to go. Okay, so then you need a bank account information for royalties payment. So every month, Amazon pays every 29th of every month, and it has never failed. Since the past 2 years that I've been doing it, it has never failed. They have been paying since 2007 up till date. And since I've started a month has never gone without receiving my payment into my bank account. So you need a bank account, not Nigerian bank account, a foreign bank account, actually a USD bank account, or British pounds bank account, or Euro bank account. So you can actually make use of any of those three. So in the subsequent videos, I'm going to be showing you how to create any of these bank account to link to your KDP account. I also teach you how to create your KDP account without hassle, with no hassle, no issues, straightforward. So then for Nigerians, like I said, there are several options for receiving payment. We have Payoneer. You can use Payoneer. We have Gray. Gray is very, very common in Nigeria. I have Gray accounts too. I have several Gray accounts. I have GitPay accounts, and I have Clever accounts too. I also have Payoneer account, but I don't make use of that at the moment. So I'm going to show you how to create any of these accounts to get started. So then another thing you need is your personal computer, your laptop, your desktop. So if you have your laptop, it's a plus, but if you don't have laptop, that doesn't stop. You can actually do it with your smartphone, as long as your smartphone is running on at least 4 gig RAM. Anything from 4 gig RAM upward, you are good to go. But 2 gig RAM too can try, but how 2 gig RAM phones used to be. Okay, so it can be handball, at least it can still do something. So pending the time that you make enough money to get good phones. Okay, so and with time you surely get a laptop. So but if you have a laptop already, that's a plus for you. So you can make use of your laptop, and you can also make use of your smartphone. So then the next thing is content to publish. So that's your book. So I'm going to also be teaching you on this channel how to create books on your own without you needing to give someone to help you do it, or hiring someone to help you do it. So like I said earlier, I've done over 300 books in the past 2 years, and all are written by myself. So everything, the editing, the content generation, the editing, the formatting, everything done by myself, and also book cover. So everything we are going to learn on this channel. So make sure you are not missing any of these values. Okay, all right, so I'm going to stop this video right now because I don't want it to get too long, so it doesn't get too boring. So I will stop here. So in the next video, I'll be talking about key Amazon terms and conditions. So you need to know this. Like I said earlier, I won't say all, I won't be mentioning everything because I can't actually mention everything. So I'll just give you the key important ones that you should hold very tightly. And because Amazon do not joke with their terms and conditions, they have zero tolerance for violation of their rules. So you have to make sure that you follow their guidelines back to back, and they normally update it. So I will advise you to always check their guidelines, maybe once in a month or so, or twice in a month, so that you get updated. Okay, so but I'm going to just give you a brief like a summary of it. So that will be in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Peace out.